after this boss.
Heard the call of the Argent Crusade, and you have boldly
I say this every week, but remember, DBM is now correct. So whatever pull timer you have is going to be the correct pull timer. So you can't pre-pot this one, of course, but you can pre-pot the other ones.
Rens, can you come closer to my side so I'm in range for you? Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
Please mind your range, especially around the healers. Phase 2, you need to be at 10 yards. I think the boss is what, like here, Enzo?
Mm-hmm.
Want to sell on Holy Frenzy? Highest bidder? Please whisper me.
I can take it, it's no problem.
5,
I know you, Mert. What a guy.
2, 1.
Alright, boys. Let's do it.
Silence soon. Watch your feet.
Please try to be quick as you can with snowballs as well.
Watch your feet.
Don't need to change to them, but just make sure you're cleaving once they get into range.
Death Snow taunting in 3, 2, 1.
Aggro.
Nope, go back in. Go back in. You still have a snowball on you. Little bit more on this one. Ideally, we want it dead before the next one spawns.
Silence soon.
Good. Much better that one. Keep it up.
Enzo's turning. 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet.
Bop me, please, Death Snow.
Okay, we have 2 snowballs. Kill them as quick as you can.
Well spot this now.
5, 4,
Get them dead.
Okay,
Watch your
both
range.
of
Remember, range 10.
1.
We're gonna Bloodlust once the other one comes up and is attackable. Alright, go ahead. You can lust it.
It's a Warlock pet on
Gotta
red skill.
spray it. They have to go in, Enzo? Nope. You're gonna have to sidestep to me. Thanks, buddy.
Submersion then. Kill it. Okay.
Try to kill it. Try to time it.
Yep.
And
Bit
not
late.
quite, but too fast. Sorry, everybody spread. Get nice and far apart.
It's fine.
Medic, don't go in after.
People still need to spread.
Don't go in after sweep.
Pick it up this now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, you have the debuff.
Yeah. Remember to stand behind him.
Aggro.
Don't go in, melee.
Aggro.
Mind this. Yep. Just wait for it. We'll see our between
Gomorrah.
phases.
Yeah. Gomorrah get up frills. Renai
Between
get up
phases,
sticky.
Gomorrah.
Yeah. And the Inso you get up skunks.
Don't go in, melee.
Good job. Alright, Isal. Do your CRs, please. Rebuff. We have time. Enzo, you starting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You get hit by the charge, it's a 50 DKP minus.
Pick the red gun.
Skunks, you get the res.
I died again.
Yeah.
From burning
Rip.
pile.
Stand in, you can get up skunks.
Got a massive crashing coming.
Pop
Ransom,
please.
Ooh, nice bop.
Okay, please move. Make sure you get out of the way. Good. Okay, got a breath. Gonna have to spread out a little bit because quite a few of us are stacked.
Ragin or a mastery.
Run away.
And just finish him off. Good job.
Oh, best legs. Go.
Concora Rift Paladins.
Rebuff everybody.
Who's going DPS of the healers?
Yeah, I don't know how many fucking weeks I have to say this in a row. Can you not start the fucking Jiraxis thing until we say to start? God damn. Alright.
Fel's also, yeah. Good.
Please just let us, yeah. Starting to bother me now. Suzuki, you need a food buff. Probably get Might on Rage and Soul as well.
Thank you, High Lord. Now, challengers, I will begin the ritual of summoning.
Who wants might?
I think it was you and Suzuki, you need a food buff.
If you get the healing
Well,
debuff, make sure that you're not on the far outers, like range of things. You should try to be close to center so all healers can reach you. Or do like the mage did in my 10-man the other day. He blinked away and he ran away from the healers and he exploded. Because he probably thought he had fire.
You are bound to me, demon.
Trifling gnome, your arrogance will be your undoing!
But I'm in charge here. Quickly,
5,
heroes.
4,
Destroy the demon
They spread.
lord before it can open
2,
a portal to its twisted
1.
demonic realm.
You face Jiraxis,
Bloodlust.
our lord of the Burning Legion! Come forth,
Okay,
Sith,
switch to the portal.
your master calls.
Move the boss so we can cleave it. Primary target portal. The other ads, we're gonna primary target the boss and cleave the ads off of the boss. So you can go back to the boss, but cleave the ads off of it.
Rictus or a mastery. When costs. Belts or a mastery when costs.
Flesh from bone!
One movements, yeah.
Another volcano coming pretty soon. Be ready to change. Volcano, change. Kill it quick. And again, you can cleave the infernals off of it. Just please make sure you're doing enough cleave, because these ones go around the room. They're a bit of a pain in the ass. Yep.
Flesh from bone!
If the nether portal even spawns, you can just completely ignore it. Just kill the boss. We might be able to outspeed it though.
Flesh
It's fire in melee.
Good job, guys. That's got to be the fastest kill we've had.
Nice, I DC'd, so good you killed it. I DC'd at like 40%, so you were only
Yeah.
2 healers at the time.
That was almost 15 seconds faster. It's really good. Like, just go stand underneath the horde flag.
Alas, you are victorious, and now must face the next challenge.
Any PvP trinkets?
You summon a demon.
Any mage table?
Warriors of the Horde, your deaths will be swift.
Don't use the PvP trinket, you just forget to unequip it all the time.
I don't even have a PvP trinket, so
Same.
I just use the Will of the Forsaken.
Everyone, calm down. Compose yourselves. There is no conspiracy at play here. The warlock acted on his own.
Remember, we can cheese this fight a little bit because the melees always go on the lowest HP target. So if we don't heal the tank higher than 70% HP, the melees will go to him.
Did someone speak to him so we can see what it is?
The next battle will be against the Argent Crusade's most powerful
It's
race.
Druid,
Only by
warrior.
defeating them will you be deemed worthy.
some shaman. How many different variants of class and role are there possible to get, or like in total?
I will allow it. Fight with honor.
I guess no one's gonna be a tank, but I think everybody that's not a tanking spec is like a possibility.
Yeah, okay.
Can the warlock be different specs?
No.
No, I same with like the hunter and shit. I just mean like a druid can be a healer or a DPS, like a priest can be a healer or a DPS. What do we have? Inzo, you want to sit on the rogue again?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll go skull, X, star, then triangle, and then we'll deal with the melee, and then we'll cleave everything beyond that. I guess we should probably still do signs. T-Whites, you're with Sinjap. Mono, you're with Skunks. Juicy, you're with James. Bulimic, you're on banishing the triangle. T-Whites and Sinjap, you guys are on, let's say, well, I guess first of all, we got 3 melee. Destiny, were you okay with shutting down Shokul? The moon?
Yeah, I will change advise him.
Yeah, like slow and grip and shit like that. Other than that, we'll just have people who are on them guide them around. Ashen, you can do the DK, which I'm fucking horrible at finding marks that aren't already being used. Ashen, if you can do circle. Then the Rat Paladin might be running around, but he's the least annoying of the 3, so we'll just have to do the best to kite him as we can. And then let's do T-Whites and Sinjap. You guys can try to keep the Rat Paladin CC'd. Mono and Skunks, you guys can keep the... You want to do the Hunter? And then Juicy and James, do you guys want to do... I mean, neither of those guys are particularly annoying at the end. You can do the Shadow Priest. Everybody happy? Obviously, like, the more we do this fight, the less assignments we actually need, because people are really good at communicating. You can put your trinkets on now, and don't worry, I'll make sure that I mention the trinket afterwards, even though it only really affects one of you. But, yeah, just pop your things on, and just communicate. Obviously, if you need a bop or a CD of any kind, please call your name on Discord. The more talking, the better. Suzuki, you need a food buff again. Just talk, use your things. Just because you don't have an assignment, like druids and whatnot, please do Cyclone, Typhoon, stuff like that. Just use your toolkits, we'll be fine. Again, we're going to kill the 2 healers, Skull and X, then we're going to deal with the Rogue, then we're going to do the Triangle, and then we're going to deal with the melee. Likely the Moon after the Triangle. Should be good. No Life, are you good to proc their trinkets?
Rens, you do offensive dispelling, I'll do defensive.
Perfect. The pull timer is all I need to know. Let's do it, boys. Well, Bloodlust on pull. Let the trinkets be proc before you move
5,
the skull
4,
out, please.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out for grounding though. He can grounding.
Let's
total
do
bit.
it. Bloodlust. Get him.
They did not like me master spelling.
Don't blame them. Seems tedious. Remember, if you need something, call your name.
Aggro.
Skull is absolutely melting.
Aggro.
Good job.
Get up, James, come on.
Immediately X. Now we can deal with this rogue afterwards. Alright, finish him off before we change. Alright, now we go to the rogue.
Aggro.
That is the star kind of in the back near where the healers are standing.
Get up, strength, then. Get up, strength in some if you can.
Bulimic, please take your pet off my polymorph targets.
Ham's gonna need a bop here. I've got all the melee on me. Okay, we're down. It's fine too. Alright,
Where do we go?
show cool.
Warrior?
Yep,
Oh,
show cool.
sorry.
Moon.
Aggro.
After we kill Shokul, we'll deal with the tree again. But the warrior is fucking people up, so let's kill him first.
Aggro.
Yeah, Druid is free casting. He's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll kill him after we kill the moon. And now you can kill the triangle.
Aggro.
Start another SSD.
After this, let's go for the DK, because he's killing people.
Inso, rest, James.
Aggro.
So, now we go circle.
Aggro.
Hardly a challenge.
Oh, poor skunks.
Okay, after this square.
Are you dead again, skunks?
Only 3 times today.
Yeah, it's not bad. Pretty
Last
good.
week was 5.
Run is still early. Let's kill the hunter now. Diamond in the corner. And if you can move the other 2 over and cleave, try to. But... Sterling, can you innervate Zestian, please? Thank you.
Before twins, is it possible to ask for 15-second pull timer minimum, maybe 20?
Yes, it's cool. Good. I mean, well, Enzo does the pull timer, so I guess you'll have to ask him if he's feeling generous today.
It's just so we can get shields up.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Oh, big freedom.
Regrets? Once this guy dies, before you do anything, change your PvP trinkets back. You've been warned. If we check the combat log analytics afterwards and you've got your PvP trinket on, you don't have an excuse this week.
Thanks for the reminder. Appreciate it.
Yep. Make sure you change back. Super important. Soakers, can we do the same people we do every week? Can we do Rens? I believe it's Juicy and T-Whites. Is that cool with everybody? All right, sounds good.
Do you Soaker me, Inso?
Inzo usually does.
Repeat the
I can't
Soakers,
remember.
We do Rens, we do T-Whites, and we do Juicy, and then we do Inzo. I think some groups do more soakers, but I mean, those people we have soaking do it really well, and we haven't really had a problem with it. Please don't make me regret those words, soakers. For glory. Nice. Other than that, I've all been here before. Should be fine.
Depths of Ice Crown come two of the Scourge's most powerful lieutenants. Fearsome Valkyr.
For the dark bubble, remember we're lusting and we're changing to light. So you change to light and then we use lust to compensate for the amount of time it takes us to switch. But everybody needs to switch. Just goes better.
I think many groups are doing that. They only swap on Vortex and they have enough with the Bloodlust to kill the shield on the opposite, so you don't have to go change since we are still stacked as a group.
Yeah, I know some groups do that, but we're going to do it this way because this way works for us.
Yep.
As long as we have the sacks correctly, people are usually pretty good at dodging the balls. I don't think we ever really have more than one death at a time.
But so, I know that you as SDU will actively pursue the balls because you like balls, and that's what I'm worrying about.
Yeah, well, that's never going to change, so might as well come to terms with it. Y'all know what it is. Vebi, you're good with. Do you want to assign the first sack for running back?
There's nothing to assign. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess you just choose when we're running. I mean, it's good to have a sack while we run back to change the thing when people inevitably run into the things. Rens, you go here. T-Whites, you go directly in front of us, and Juicy, you go against the north wall. Let's do ready check. Buffs look fine. Alright, Enzo, 20-second pull timer? 15, I guess. Is that enough, Akeen?
Yeah. I'll take what I can get.
Cool.
It's at least the full duration of my potion.
3,
Fair enough.
2,
and pre-pot now. Please make sure you stack on the mark.
Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Alright, we got a special ability coming in 10 seconds. Ready to do what you gotta do. And Dark Vortex. Soakers, be ready to do your things. Everybody else, just keep DPSing Light Band. Drop. And another 10 seconds before a special ability. DPS is really good today, guys. Really, really good.
Change target.
And we need to change, and we need to Bloodlust. Go ahead. Everybody should be on Aegis Darkbane with the light buff. Get ready to interrupt. And interrupt now. You can Aura Mastery. Sorry, Isak, that's what I meant. On the way up, avoid the dark balls. On the way back, avoid the light, and then get back on Fiora Lightbane.
Krunai, can you innovate the kin?
We're only realistically going to get one more special ability, but we will get it, so just be ready to change if we need to. One of them is everybody change. And new special ability incoming now. Everybody change to light.
6,
And then we'll finish it off by everybody attacking Ada's Darkbane. We won't change back, just nuke Ada's Darkbane now.
Stokers should change what they are absorbing.
It's fine, they're solo, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Good job, guys.
Skunks and bulimic destroying the perfect kill.
It's okay. I mean, if Skunk's not dying is something I'm not ready to come to terms with.
That's merc.
Oh, see, there's an offhand, Bulimic. Told you to soft res it.
Yeah.
But he's gonna
Congrats.
lose the roll, so.
Congrats, Murd, on your legs. It's good stuff.
Did I get legs
Belt.
or belt?
You got belt.
Oh, was it belt? Was it belt? My
I
bad.
think the legs that dropped earlier is also only my vis, but I'm not sure.
Alright,
I think
everybody get in position.
it might be for Reds as well.
It says feral as well, merc.
On WoW it said they used tier legs, but I'm not sure.
And once we get down in front of a noob, we're going to do the loot and then take a 5-minute break just to make sure we're going into a noob as strong as possible. So once we get down there, we'll sort stuff out. But it's only a couple of bosses, so it should be nice and fast.
Do you want to do loot now, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
We do loot now, we'll have people sort shit out, and then we'll do a noob just because we still have 50-50 alive. Be nice to make people as strong as possible before we do it. It's only a couple of minutes.
Sure.
Is there any changes to the assignments for a noob, like in what we're healing?
Not for
No.
healing assignments, no.
You guys can just...
Hunters, Reds, enhancement.
I pass.
That's raging.
Does Disky already have that? Because I think that's Biz. He does, yeah, cool. Speaking of, Raging, you are going to... You're gonna... third tank this, please.
I was muted, but I asked if we can last the beginning of Twins. Maybe next week.
Oh yeah, didn't hear you, man.
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I don't know.
Holy Pala.
Yeah, if we are changing, we should be fine to do it.
Yeah, we had the boss dead. I mean, granted with Bloodlust, we had it dead like 4 seconds ahead. It was really good. We should be fine.
Don't trust anyone, so I'm gonna levitate.
Yes, baby. Gomorrah, you can have the ring.
Do we have the same version because it was updated from 1.09 to 1.11? So it might be not everybody updated it.
Rets and Fury can roll for this. We don't have any unholies. Suzuki came in with the late
buzzer beater, man.
That's some big ass rolls.
Buzzer beater. That's crazy.
Trinket is mine. Looks like every caster basically want this.
Oh yeah.
If you're a warlock and you take this, then you can't have Mortalis.
Ah shit! I engaged a Scarab by misclicking. Can we kill it?
Let him die for his
Let him die.
Rats mono.
It's Biz for pretty much every caster mono.
I can pass it then if it's best because I want to get other boots.
But
it'll go to waste then. Just give it to Warlock because I don't really want Spirit.
I guess you want the hit ones, the hit crit boots?
No, boots of the icy flow.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, they're just so sorry. If it's Abyss, then give it to James.
Alright, congrats, James.
James doesn't take the boots of the
Fury Warriors.
or the Mortalis.
Oh my god. Somebody wants it. And Suzuki is passing. Grats, no lifer.
Huge, congrats.
We had to make it fair for him, so he felt like he won.
I think this is for Frails only. Mr. Frails, if you need it. Red Palace.
Drickus?
Reds. Bulimic and Sternen.
Oh.
Curse continues.
Right, Sternen.
Sternen. Top 8 wins a trophy each.
Enzo's not allowed to roll on this. If Enzo rolls, you just skip him. And he rolls a 96, but you skip him. You don't give it to Enzo.
I don't need him. I don't need him.
Regardless of what you need or what you don't need, ineligible.
Ashen. Sternen. Grenade. Lifer.
Mog, is that the last of it?
Yeah. One for me and one for Komora.
You have 5 minutes. Go sort out your new loot. Please, if you won something, go sort it out. And then in 5 minutes, we'll come back and we'll do this 50-50.
True.
Does anyone need a second trophy, by the way? I'm just gonna do like this. Roll if you need a second trophy.
It's for priest healers, like neither holy or disc, like the holy go for 2 set and disc go for 0 of them. So trophies are so like non-desirable.
Go sort your shit out. Go.
Working on it, sir.
Faster, Mert. Faster.
And Mert has a lot to do.
Sir.
You need a belt buckle, Mert.
Yeah. I need a belt buckle and I need a shit ton of gems.
The fact that you won a roll today makes me uncomfortable.
I just feel so sorry for fucking Bulimic, dude. Like, what the hell is? How many offhand does he need to see come and go before he gets one? Like, Jesus Christ.
To be fair, at least that's not his best one.
Yeah. No, the
it's
10-man version.
It's not...
No, the 10-man version is crazy good.
10-man version's better for him.
No, but doesn't this one have more spell power?
No, the 10-man version has socket and hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is, guys.
Right, you get the 10-man one this coming week. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You get 103 spell power from this. The other one gives only 100.
You are right. Well, it does not have any spirit.
What's the leg enchant for fucking melee again?
Very close,
there are two. There's I think it's no, that's the ice scale, which is attack and crit, or frosthide, which is stamina agility.
Yeah, but you don't want stam agility.
Nope.
That is for girls.
If it's cheaper to buy the mats, you can just bring me the mats and I can make it for you
I
here.
just bought it now. I don't want to mess around. Just get it quick and we.
Fair.
But I don't understand from when I see all the BIS setups for tank and stuff. None of them have the 18 stamina on gloves as a BIS enchant when it's BIS. Can somebody explain that to me?
Because engineering.
Yeah, well, that's out of engineering then. They say 20 agility is better than 18 stamina when all tanks
more threat and dodge, I guess.
Yeah, but all tanks have a high stamina scaling ratio, so you could just get more stats from the 18 stamina, basically. Like if you want to go for the best possible stats, and all the guides also suggest that stamina is your best survival stat, because you just want to limit it or increase the time between bosses hitting you and the healer reacting to your drop in HP. So I don't understand. I feel like they have forgotten it.
Let's see. There we go.
Does anyone have a handful of strudel I can grab? I didn't get any off the mage table.
I can give you.
Thanks. I know. I literally just need a few. Thanks, man.
Someone else gave, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, though. Okay, you guys can fuck off. I'm good. Rank's almost over. Please, if you forgot to change for Valkyrie, please don't forget to change back to your normal trinkets for this fight. We're gonna do the same grips that we like AFK check first. Just yes if you're here, not if you're ready to pull. Just yes if you're here. I fucking hate some of you. I really, really hate you guys. Alright, so Sinjap and just waiting for Sinjap and Desnu. Just waiting for Sinjap.
A rebuff.
Yeah, no worries, Ashen. That's fine. I'm just trying to. Before we start talking about it, I want to make sure everybody's here.
There was a Warlock pet without buffs, so do full rebuffs.
Yeah, we need to full rebuff anyway. And can we get a new feast down, please? I don't actually have any on me.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, I guess if he's the only one that's not here, I don't think any of it's really that pertinent. So, cool. Alright, we're gonna do the same grips as we always do. Desnu, your left, Ashenrune, your left side, Desnu, your right side. It's imperative that we get good positions for the Frost Orbs. It can easily make the difference between whether or not it's a smooth 50-50 run or if it's really scuffed. So please, when they grip them down, everybody, I'm not going to assign anybody specifically, but everybody help them. It takes like one hit to get them into a good position. But we need instant damage to go off so that they die right where they are gripped down to. So please help out. Desnu, I will MD the back one to you. So this one, just so you don't have to run all the way there. And like we were saying before, they have changed kind of the way that the ads are represented on Warcraft logs, but please don't let that affect the way that you play this fight. We need the cleave to be high enough that they die at the right time without having to change target to actually single target them, because that's super fucking grief for us. So just keep cleaving the way that you're normally cleaving. We'll tell you to speed up if we need to, but like don't go full focus on logs and fuck us all over, because that's a bit bad. Like Skunk said, cleave more than normal. Like we need to make sure that we do this correctly. We'll call it out if it's happening, but we really have to make sure that we do that correctly. We're gonna do one burrow phase like we always do. We're gonna bloodlust at 25% like we always do. I'm gonna aim shot like I always do, and you should all have your frost pots now. You want to use that at about 32%, but we'll talk about it when we get there. Depending on how much time we have left, we might switch to the ads a little bit between phases 2 and 3 to try to whittle down what we have before pushing it. But that's entirely going to depend on the timer. I feel like our DPS is really good today. I think all of the other fights have been going a little bit faster than they usually do. So I'm feeling pretty good about being able to stop and focus on the ads a little bit before we push it over the line, but that's TBD.
When are we using the armies on the DKs? Maybe use on around boss percent 15?
Yeah, where that'll depend. Like for the same reason, we're not going to call out which ads we let burrow. It's just going to depend on what the situation is at the time. But yeah, I think safely around 10 to 15% is probably a good place to roughly land. Ideally, we can let the second set of ads burrow, but it'll depend on the boss's HP. So don't just assume we'll call out when we get there. We might need to kill them, we might not. We'll just have to see how quickly the boss is being burnt down. For the one and only burrow phase, because we're doing one, we don't actually need to do any hero plays. Just bring the orbs down, all range, bring the orbs down, and you just could take them into the orbs immediately.
Call for bop if you need.
Yeah, and, you shouldn't need a bop. Just run straight to the patch. Like there's no need to do hero plays. We can use all of the orbs in the first one.
And you will keep a healing reduce, or?
Yes, that has been called.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you see my whispers still?
Yeah, I'm reading it now. Sorry, it's hard to read and talk at the same time.
No worries. I'm just, it's just nice to keep in mind since if we, we can just read it. Makes sense.
Please take your health stones now. The well is about to disappear.
I'm a little bit confused to how you've worded this, Febby, so why don't you just call what you mean if it happens, yeah? That's just easier, because you know what you're...
I think it's easier for you to call it... I'm just going to explain a bit. If the boss is dying really quick, we shouldn't wait for the ads to spawn and hard swap them. We should just continue boss. And then let the second pair of ads burrow in phase 3.
Oh, okay, right. So if he's about to die before we get if he comes back up at say 35% after the first little bit of time, well, he's not going to because that's crazy.
But 55% around there.
So if he comes up at 55 or less, you just kill the first set of ads and then push him as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just play the fight normal. But if you hard swap the ads, they can burrow before the tanks even get into the patches.
Makes sense. Sorry, I think it's because it was in 3 different messages with some stuff between it. It just kind of fucked with my brain a little bit.
Yeah, always. I worded it weird.
Okay.
Alright, flasks are looking okay.
Let's do it, boys.
Everybody's ready. Let's absolute full focus. Please clear comms unless you have something absolutely relevant to say. There's no need for anything over the top. Obviously, group 2, remember you don't have a priest and you don't have a shaman, so make sure you're doing your normal rotation for self-sustain. Obviously, Ashenrune and Mert, you guys are basically just dealing with Judgment of Light. So Paladins, I know this seems obvious, but keep Judgment of Light up. Warlock, you're doing your corruption healing. Everybody else has somebody in their group. Go ahead and pull timer. Let's get this done. Full focus, everybody. Let's get the second week in a row. Inzo, you're not going to have MD on pull because I'm saving it for Destiny, so Mert, just make sure you tricks him at the start.
I've tricked him.
Perfect. You can pre-pot and you can use your 3-minute cooldowns at the beginning when we pull him.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do it right.
This place will serve as your tomb.
Mog will have you use Nature as totem. Obviously not now, but... Remember what Skunk said, cleave more than you usually do. Want to make sure that they die correctly. Okay, range, stay with him. Melee, you can already change. DPS is better today. He's lower than he usually is at this point. Okay, ranged, you can help get the orbs down. Remember, no hero plays, just go straight into them. We got no need to excessively kite.
Inso, innovate again.
We got good enough DPS to not wait for the ads.
Yeah. I was noticing that. It's I think he's about 57%. So we're just gonna the cleave was really good, so we're just gonna do what we did before, cleave the normal cleave the boss as normal, get the ads off of him, and then just full push.
Make sure to break the ice that we have excessive as well. We don't want them
please
off.
move in so we can break the last one.
We've got time.
We need to break this one. I'll be fucked with my ads otherwise.
Everybody come and stand behind it, please.
Run, 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 run.
Perfect. And now we can just get into position for the boss. All right. DPS. Let's get this done. Make sure you're cleaving these ads.
Healers, you can go stand the main tank.
Everybody stay nice and close. So you ready for your totems? We're just gonna push through, and then cleave the first set of ads. Use your frost pots and your cancel macros now. Make sure you keep up the cleave, please. It's very important. You can send lust. Go ahead, send lust. If you get penetrating cold, make sure that you use your health stone. Help the healers out. Also very important. Keep up the cleave. Very important you keep up the cleave.
Radiant DSAC, please.
We're submerging the next set of ads, I guess.
Kill that, kill that, kill that.
Yes, we can submerge this next set of ads. It's safe to do so.
Yeah, submerge these.
Keep going. You can pop your armies as well. Go ahead.
Stay out of the ice.
Just keep pushing.
Pain suppression, please.
Stay away. Keep pushing. We're almost there. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Why are they not submerging? Holy shit.
Easily done, guys. Well played. That was much cleaner than last week.
Keep healing. Keep healing.
That was a very good attempt.
Let's do it.
Kill.
Clean.
Yeah, indeed, very clean.
Yeah.
Oh, the healers. Healers taking this raid on their shoulders and carrying on.
Brad Gamora.
DPS was sick.
Healing was sick as well. Like we lost 0 people.
And we got triple conk, 1 vank.
One wank.
That's the first week we haven't had Protector. I feel cheated. I want to recount.
On your best game, Gomorrah.
Yeah, that's absolutely huge.
Solid reserve there, Gomorrah. Grats, you deserve it. You have passed good items to me before, so.
There's 3 conquerors and 2 soft reserves. So we give them 1 each and roll the last one, right?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, to be fair, yeah.
Skunks and Renstorp, and then we roll this one.
We're going Ulduar, as you all know.
With the double one.
Okay, can I ask today again if we can kill Hodir and Freya?
And Flame the White.
I'll say it again.
Oh my
it
god.
depends on if enough people need them. Like if 3 or more people need them, we'll do them. If not, we're not going to do them. That's the rule.
It's kind of unfair to the tanks because there are only 2 tanks realistically as a role, so there will not be 3 tanks after serving an item.
Ashen, Mert, Inso, Snoo, and Juicy.
Good luck, boys.
Wow, the big 5.
Holy
shit,
that's
so bad.
That's Ashen, right?
That's great.
Winning with a 55.
Any prop warriors?
Charge now wants this.
I'll tell you what, Akin. We'll add Hodir because it's a Zerg boss. We'll keep Freya off because it requires coordination, and by the time we get to Ulduar, people's coordination falls through the fucking floor. So I don't really want to subject people to that.
I was thinking about Death Snoo's gloves because he is the
Death Knights, maybe?
only one that needs loot from Freya, I think, realistically. So it would be for him.
Yeah, it's just if it's only one person.